before they had key lime pie with him Friday, this is what they were saying about the guy.
He is running to end American democracy as we know it. He's an authoritarian, assassinate generals that weren't sufficiently politically loyal to him. That's sort of straight out of the Nazi playbook. This is not a reach. I could go back and talk about Nazi Germany, and I do it without any concerns whatsoever. And if people can't start drawing the parallels, well, you're just stupid, or you have your head in the sand, or you're one of them.
So that was all a lie. Their ratings are down, their network's for sale, and they're irrelevant. So they just want to rehab the relationship. On again, off again, on again, off again. It's like high school. Trump could have easily pushed them into the pool and made them walk back to their Uber wet. But Trump was the bigger man. He says the meeting with Morning Joe was extremely cordial, and they congratulated me on running a great and flawless campaign, one for the history books. The ladies of The View saw right through it.
A lot of people who are probably looking at what Joe and Mika did and find it opportunistic. There are people who change their stripes, or maybe their spots, I should say today, depending on who is in power and what benefits them. I don't know that that's what they are doing.
There's no way legacy media is going to stop Trump if The View's beefing with Morning Joe. No way. Let's bring in Alina Cardone. She's a former Democrat turned Trump supporter. All right. First of all, when you woke up and you saw that Mika and Joe made a pilgrimage to Mar-a-Lago to break bread with Donald Trump, what is going on?
Shock. I cannot believe it. It is just pandering at its best. Clearly, they're terrified about where they're going to end up in their future, and they're trying to play nice now after a long and bitter, horrible treatment of our president for the last really decade. So, well, it was a nice gesture. Might be a little too late for them, I'm afraid, but interesting nonetheless.
I mean, do they think that Trump's going to audit and deport them? Is that why they're trying to get on his good side, or are they just seeing where this thing is going? Because this is moving fast, and their ratings are atrocious. I don't like to rub that in, but it's a fact. Their parent company might spin them off and sell them. Is this just about survival?
It probably is about survival, but it's interesting that everything that they seem to accuse the president of and all of his affiliates for the last 10 years is actually what they're doing. And they're probably going to be afraid of the exposure that is revealed once we dive into transparency and what's been going on and who's really controlling this media thing. And now they realize, wow, we're not as powerful as we thought. We actually have no say. The American people can think and nose for themselves. And the Democrats are now the party of the no-besters, and certainly they were an advocate for that. And now the Republicans are just the cool party, and we got it going on, and I'm excited about going into the golden era of the future. And it's going to be fun to watch Elon expose it all. And Vivek, clean it up.
It's very hard to run against fun, that's for sure. No one wants to be the anti-Golden Age party.
That's right. And look at just this past weekend alone at the UFC. I mean, how fun was that? Now Tulsi Gabbard is there, Mike Johnson. I mean, everyone's getting on this party train, and it is not stopping. And for the next 4, 8, 12 years, it's going to be full steam ahead.
All right. Well, hopefully the Senate doesn't stop it in its tracks. Could that be no bueno? Alina, great to see you. Thank you so much.